everyone, happy to have you here with me once again. Welcome back. Today, as you can see in the title, we're having the update for my deck of panning project pan. And I haven't filmed here in a while, but I just changed my phone. The camera is very different and I feel like it's picking up every pimple, all the texture that I have in my skin right now, so it's going to be kind of a difficult video for me to film, but that's outside of the point of this video. You're here to see my progress in my deck of panning project pan, and I have to say that this is kind of a good update. I will have 2 rollouts because I met my goal, but also I think what I'm going to do is roll out something else, like below that product, because this is the second month in a row that I haven't even touched it, and I don't want to hold a spot in this project for something that I'm not using and I don't see myself reaching for anytime soon. What happened, sweetie? Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? Come here. Apparently she wanted to say hi. Lately she doesn't let me film, and my schedule has been really difficult for me to find a spot in my schedule to actually be able to sit down and film. But yeah, this intro is already way too long, so let's start with the products. And as always, I'm going to start talking about the product that I have been in So let's start talking about the products, and as always I'm going to start talking about what have been here in this project for the longest to end up with the products that I just rolled in last month. So we need to start talking about this eyebrow pencil over here. This is from PS, a brand from Primark. And when I rolled it in, it was January, the introduction of this project, and it was basically brand new. And now it's looking like this, and as you can see, we're already like in the words of the pencils, and now says brow pink, because I already used the I and the L. So yeah, I'm really excited. I think I needed to sharpen it like 3 or 4 times since the last update, because I used it a total of 19 times in the last month. I will say I use it pretty much every day that I did my makeup, so we're having great progress here. Still, I don't think we're going to be able to finish it before December, the end of the year. Because it was a really long pen. But yeah, I'm really happy that we're getting closer. I will say it's going to take us around 4 more months to be able to finish it, so we're going to keep it in the project. The next product that I have, it's Ruler. This is liquid lipsticks in the formula Super Stay Matte Ink from Maybelline in the shade Ruler. I don't know if I said which shade it is. And it's this shade. It's really pretty. Probably in the camera it's going to look darker. Yeah, definitely. It's a really nice color. I really enjoy it, but in the last month I only used it once, and I have to say that I'm a little bit disappointed of myself, because I thought that I was going to be able to use it way more because I went to the office more often. Generally I only go to the office once. Thank you. Generally, I only go to the office once a week, and at the beginning of this month, I went 3 times in a week, and I don't think I used this product at all I don't think I used it at all in those days. I'm going to set the goal to use it at least 3 times before the next update. I don't know if I'm going to be able to achieve it. But at least this is a really nice lipstick if you want to use a mask over it, because it's a pretty like long wearing formula, so it doesn't smudge that much under a mask. Next we have the product that I think we're going to roll out like below it. And maybe you guessed that this is the Magic Mini palette. I rolled in this palette, I don't know, maybe in March. Now we're in August. And I rolled in the shade Buzo with the goal to use it 10 times, and so far I have used it 3 times, and this is the second month, as I said, that I haven't reached for it at all. Greens are a really difficult shade for me to wear. At the beginning of the year, I had a dark green in my Pandu's eyeshadows, and it took me months to get to the 25 uses, but even that color was it was easier for me to reach for because it was a dark matte green, so I was able to use it as an eyeliner. This I can use as an eyeliner. I tried that, didn't work out. So I don't know, I just don't feel inspired to reach for it. It's a really difficult shade for me to reach, and considering that it has been in this project for at least 4 months, I will say, and I have only reached for it 3 times, I think it's time to roll it out. I have to admit that I feel guilty because I was really hoping to be able to get to my goal with this product, with this shade. But I don't want to look at it anymore, and right now I have so many palettes and shades that I have in different projects that I will really appreciate having one less. So yeah, this is going to be rolling out. I didn't meet my goal, but I need a break. Then the products that we're going to talk about next is the product that I rolled in when I got the prompt, the Joker. And that means, are you joking me? And you have to roll in a product that you don't want to work on. And I decided to go with my Honolulu's bronzing powder from W7, and this product is just huge. It has 20 grams of product. I have it in my deck of panning last year, actually, also for the prompt, the Joker. And I set the same goal to use it 50 times, but I've been so slow using this product. I have only reached for it a total of 8 times, 5 in the last month. This is the second month that this product has been in. And I need to increase my uses definitely if I want to even get close to the 50 uses before the end of the year. But to be honest, I don't feel that much pressure because I know that I'm using this product way more than what I would if it wouldn't be in a project. I don't know if I said that correctly or not, I'm sorry. But I'm getting more use out of it than in other circumstances, so I'm okay. But I would love to get to the 50 uses in this bronzer, especially since it's my older bronzer in my collection. And we have 2 more products to talk about. Both of them are going to be a rollout, and let's start with this one over here. This is my Super Chalk Shadow in the shade Moonwalk, and I roll it in this project with the goal to hit pan on it. And as you can see, there it is. We have a small pan over there. It took me 4 or 5 uses to be able to hit pan on it in this project at least. And I think before this project I only used it 3 or 4 extra times, maybe 5 extra times. So I will say it took me around 10 uses in total, like in its lifetime, to be able to hit pan on it. But I'm really happy to have one more pan in my Super Chalk Shadows. And finally, we have the product that we rolled in last month, and that was my retro palette from Natasha Denona. This is, or it was, my newer product in my collection at that time. And I set the goal to create 5 solo looks with this palette. That means making 5 looks only using this palette. And I have to say, I have made 5 looks using this palette, but I think 2 of them were not really solo looks. There was one look that I used a shade in my Pandu's eyeshadows that goes really well with this color story, but I find out that it was way too similar to this shade over here, so I decided not to do that again. And the other look that I did using this palette and something else, it was using my Adept Cosmetics palette, using one of the duochromes, the multichromes from that palette from the Jane Plain Remastered, and it was such a beautiful look. Even if I didn't really make 5 looks only using this palette, I am satisfied with what I have done with it. I have already used every shade in this palette, and I can say now that I didn't really need this palette. And I kind of knew that when I purchased it, but I purchased it anyway because that's how I am. But yeah, it's a nice palette. I didn't need it. I will say it's a little bit darker than what I prefer. I feel like I'm missing a couple of lighter shades, especially lighter shimmers that are not that pink. So yeah, I felt like when I was using it, I felt the need to reach for other palettes. But yeah, we're going to be rolling it out. I'm happy that I get use out of it, but again, I'm happy that I'll have less shades and less palettes to focus on moving forward. So yeah, that means that we're going to be rolling out 3 products, these 3 over here, which means that we need to roll in. Did I say that correctly? We're going to roll out 3 products, so we're going to be rolling in 3 new products, which means that we're going to be drawing 3 new cards out of my deck of cards. I don't have it here with me right now. My cat was playing with it a couple hours ago, so I'm going to look for that and we're going to see what we get. So here I have my deck of cards. I'm going to shuffle it a little bit, but I have to say that I don't touch this deck of cards between updates. I only use it with the purpose of this project. And I'm going to open the game board. I think I looked at it this morning, but I don't remember anything that I saw. So let's see what we have. I think a prompt that I would like to get is the 10 of hearts, which mean random uses. Last year I was doing Haley's project where you select some products and then randomly select a number between 20 and 50 to see how many times you need to use it, and it was really fun. So I would like to do that again. So here it's the deck. We're going to cut it. Hopefully we won't get the joker, and we're going to draw 3 cards. 3 of hearts, okay, a red king, and finally a queen, a black queen. Let's see what that means. 3 of hearts mean glittery. What am I going to do with that? I have glitters in my collection, but I don't use them because I don't feel comfortable wearing that near my eyes. So I don't know. Let's see. A black queen means represent another project pan. Okay, I like that. And a red king means the oldest product. That can be in like your whole collection or in a category. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to look through my collection and I'll be right back to share the new products with you. I'm running out of time to film, so I already chose my products. I'm going to show it to you in no order in particular, starting with the prompt something glittery. It was kind of hard to think something that was glittery that was not actually like a glitter eyeshadow, but I decided to go with one of my newer lip glosses in my collection. This is the So Glassy formula in the shade Set Free. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but this is so freaking glittery. It's amazing. It looks so pretty in your lips, but it feels kind of uncomfortable because it's way too glittery and the particles of glitters are kind of big, so you can feel them in your lips. But I think it's going to be okay for this prompt, like for this project. And I'm going to set the goal to use it 20 times. It's going to take me a while because I have glosses in other projects. But I'm okay. It's kind of easy for me to reach for a gloss, so I think we should be okay. Going with my like represent another project, I decided to go with the Graveyard project pan, and I decided to go with something that I used to have in my random uses project, something like that was the name. And I had this highlighter and I had a super difficult goal to use it 46 times, 43 times, something like that. And even after the 40 something uses, I wasn't able to hit pan on it. Also, this is my older highlighter, so I would love to have a pan on it. Oh, well, it's now my older highlighter because I used the clutter, the first palettes that I purchased that had highlighters on them. So yeah, I'm going to roll it in this project with the goal to hit pan on it. I don't know how many uses it's going to take me. There's not even that a big living here. Have you ever panned one of these? This was kind of a classical back in 2016 or something like that. So maybe you had it or you have it and you know how many uses it takes to be able to hit pan on it. You will say it's going to be at least another 50 uses because, as I said, 40 something uses, over 50 I will say, counting other uses that I had out of the project, and we're not even close to a pan. And finally, for the black or red king, I don't remember, it was your oldest product, and at the beginning I didn't know what to roll in, but then I realized that this is my older foundation and it's the foundation that I'm trying to finish it up, so it's perfect for this project. The last time I checked, we were over here, a little bit lower maybe, but just a tiny bit. And this is something that I want to finish because I have had it since May of 2019 and it's still here. It's my older foundation. I have a lot of newer foundations that I haven't even opened because I know that I have this and I need to use it up. So yeah, those are all the products. I'm a little bit afraid because I'm looking at everything that I have over my desk right now, and I can say that next month we won't have any rollouts. Maybe I'll roll in something new anyway, so we keep interesting this project. We keep this project interesting. I don't know how to talk anymore and I need to go back to work. But yeah, that's everything for today. Hopefully it won't be too hard for me to watch this video while I'm editing. But yeah, that's everything for today. If you're doing this project, please let me know how are you doing. If you like this video, please consider subscribing, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. That really helps my channel and motivates me to create more content. But out of that, I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!